Oh, here I am. Hello there, everybody. Good evening, YouTube. I'm William Brantley, reporting live from Bemis, Tennessee. Today's weather summary and give you a forecast for the next few days momentarily. I guess I'll go ahead and give you the stats first, and then I'll go from there. As of 5 p.m., I'm so sorry to keep saying Hey, how you like my new glasses? The others broke, had to go get some new ones. The climate data for December 27th, that's what I'm trying to say. As of 5 p.m. here in Bemis, the skies were cloudy at that time. The temperature was 59 degrees. The dew point was 54 degrees. The humidity was at 83%, and we had southeast winds at 9 miles per hour, and the barometric pressure was 29.75 inches of mercury. Today's low temperature was 50 degrees. Today's high was 61 degrees. And here in Bemis, I had 61 hundredths of an inch of rainfall since midnight. That came from the thunderstorms that moved through around 1 p.m., ended around 4 p.m., I believe, and had a little rain prior to that. The highest wind gust today got a little windy this morning. And remember the wind advisory that we were under until 6 p.m. this evening? Of course, it's over now. It was 33 mile per hour wind gust at the Jackson, Tennessee Airport, out of the south at 10:49 a.m., right around 11 a.m. this morning. The records for December 27th, the hottest high would be 77 degrees in 2008 and 2015. Boy, it was a warm day this 3 years ago in 2015. The coldest high weather, would be 27 degrees in 2017, just last year. The warmest low would be 59 degrees, and that occurred in 1982, while the coldest low was 13 degrees in 2017. Just 1 year ago, we had a low of 13 and a high of 27. Whew. What a difference between that and today's 50 and 61 for the low and high. What an amazing difference there. Rainfall record 1.40 inches in 1966, and the snowfall record would be 1 inch back in 1983. Alright, that's it for the basic climate summary. I got something new I want to show you tonight that I'm hoping to present to you on a fairly regular basis. A graph showing the 10-day outlook. Well, before I show it to you, let me run down right quick the sun information and the moon information. It's going to be cloudy till around sunrise tomorrow morning. Give you a little hint, then it should clear up. It might clear up a little sooner than that, based upon the satellite picture, which I'll show you that in just a moment as well. The moon will be rising tonight at 10:40 p.m. and be setting tomorrow morning at 11:05 a.m. And sun will be rising tomorrow morning, Friday, December 28th, at 7:03 p.m. and set tomorrow evening at 4:49 p.m. The moon will be rising tomorrow night at 11:56 p.m. and setting at 11:42 a.m. Saturday morning. Alright, now that I got that information shared with you, let me show you the actual forecast. And here it is. I almost lost it. I don't need to do that. Alright, there's a graph of the forecast for the next 10 days. I think you might like it a little bit more than we reading it to you all the time. Yeah, this is today's forecast. Like I said, it's going to be overcast the rest of tonight, hopefully clearing between midnight and sunrise, if not a little sooner. It's going to be fair tomorrow, of course. Let me get this up here a little closer so you can see it. There's the low and high. Low tomorrow morning, they're 49 degrees. High tomorrow, about 52. There you can read it. That 30 degrees is for the low for Saturday morning, by the way, and a high Saturday of 47 degrees. The only thing I'm missing is the wind direction, but I'll just have to go with it. There's a chance of rain on Sunday. I believe it's going to come in Sunday night and last until Monday night. But it'll be okay until then, rainfall-wise. The low again, actually near 34 and a high of 51 on Sunday. And there's Monday's forecast for you. All right, let me get this down a little lower. That might be too low right there. Monday, yeah, I can adjust it just a little and be perfect. There's Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday's forecast. I'm sure you can see that all right. It's going to start getting a little cool by then. Tuesday being, of course, January 1st. And there's Wednesday, January 2nd's forecast, mostly cloudy. It's going to be fair on New Year's Day. Hey, that's good news. And the rest of next week, Thursday through Saturday, that's what it looks like at this point. Clear skies each day, with temperatures fluctuating from the low. The lows will be in the upper 20s to lower 30s, and highs will be in the lower 40s to near 50 by next Saturday. And right now, no chance of rain, of course. That's the 10-day outlook at a glance. Let me put it back a little bit closer to the beginning. And again, tomorrow's forecast is fair skies, the high near 52, low Saturday morning near 30, high 47 on Saturday, 34 Sunday morning, high 51. I probably should have told you that already. You can kind of see it there. Okay. All right, go through it one more time. All right, then that's the new forecast. I may continue to show this here. If you prefer me reading it instead of showing it, leave a comment and I'll let you know. If not, I'll just continue doing it like this. I think it's kind of neat seeing those symbols there myself. All right, let's move on to the satellite picture now. Radar, I'm sorry. Here in Jackson, West Tennessee, of course. Nothing going on. Rain's done got to the east of us, on east of Nashville now. It's over in East Tennessee, and it's raining pretty good over parts of East Tennessee. It's quit here, of course. It won't be. We won't get any more rain until what day was that again? Let me see. No more rain till Saturday night into Sunday. All right. Let me go back to the radar real quick. It is snowing out west a little bit, way out there in New Mexico. And boy, you should see this snow up north. Let me sit back and drag it down so you can see where it is snowing. There's a big patch of snow way up in the Great Lakes area, stretching from South Dakota on up through Minnesota into Canada, almost all the way to, what is that? Let me see if I can lower it down a little bit. Almost in New York State. It looks like it's snowing in Toronto. A mixture in Toronto, Canada. Alright, let me come back home. I better not wiggle this too much or it'll mess my recording up. I've had too much experience with it. Back here home in western part of Middle Tennessee, it's cleared up. Alright. Let's look at the satellite picture real quick. As you can see, the skies are clearing pretty quick like. Even along it's even clearing in parts of West Tennessee already. Hey, the stars are about to come out before midnight. Cool. May have a clear night after all, shortly. So it'll be a fair day all day tomorrow, probably. Since the skies are cleared up pretty fast. There's a little small strip right along Jackson now, right near Jackson. And it's moving on east and should be pretty decent. Hell, it might even clear up over Nashville by sunrise. From the looks of this. Alright, what's next? That's the forecast again. Let's look at the national forecast maps. According to the National Weather Service, that's That's, I think, tomorrow's. No, that was today. That's tonight's forecast map. I'm trying to get it right here in a minute. There you see where the flooding's expected. Anywhere from Louisiana all the way up to East Tennessee now in the western portions of the Carolinas. And that's where the flooding's expected. Cold front moving across the river, Mississippi River already has. It's over past Nashville now. We got another to be moving in tomorrow that's over there in western Arkansas right now. And there you see where it's expected to snow and in parts of the country. There's that big area up north there, up toward Canada. Big area of snow and freezing rain and all that winter stuff. And that pretty much concludes tonight's weather map. Alright, let's look at tomorrow's forecast map. Tomorrow morning, it looks like a front has moved through. It'll be over approaching East Tennessee by tomorrow morning. Some more threat of heavy rain over in East Tennessee and the western Carolinas on up into Virginia. A big area of freezing rain up in the northeast portion of the country. Snow out the southwest. And mixture up in the northwest part of the country. And that's the map for tomorrow morning. Alright, let's look at Saturday morning real quick. This is what the map should look like Saturday morning. Now you see where the precipitation's expected, where the fronts and pressure systems will be. Alright. I think that concludes it for tonight since I've already showed you. I tell you what, let me turn around and give you the wind directions for each day. That's the only thing I didn't give you. I gave you everything else, I think. Be west at 10 to 20 tomorrow. North at 10 to 20 Saturday. East 10 to 20 Sunday. Southwest at 10 to 20 New Year's Eve day. And north at 10 to 20 on New Year's Day. Fair skies, remember. And north at 10 to 20 Wednesday, January 2nd. West at 10 to 20 Thursday, January 3rd. And west at 10 to 20 Friday, January 4th. And of course, west at 10 to 20 Saturday, January 5th. That's all the winds for each of those days. Alright, expected winds, I'll put that away. I believe that's it for tonight, everybody. Thank you for viewing and checking in and subscribing. And I hope to talk to you again tomorrow night. And until then, good night and God bless you. And Happy New Year coming up pretty soon, next Tuesday. And it looks fairly decent at this time. Alright, good night.